Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Young and the Restless. Victor rips his own family apart with Jack revenge plot. The Young and the Restless is Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, is stirring up drama again, this time with Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman. Despite Jack's heroic actions saving Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, from her alcohol addiction, Victor is intent on punishing him, potentially leading to collateral damage within the Newman family. Victor's revenge plot includes getting close to Jack's wife Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and son Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, using Michael Baldwin, Christian Jules LeBlanc, and Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck. Meanwhile, on the CBS soap opera, Victor's children Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, support Jack's actions and question Victor's decisions, adding to the family tension. Even as Nikki supports Jack, Victor's plans might disrupt the family business. He wants Victoria back at work, which causes friction with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, who fears losing his position on Lyre. Nick and Victoria side with Adam, suggesting Nikki should return to Newman Media once recovered. Victor's actions could potentially backfire, damaging his own family and business instead of Jack's. This week's spoilers tease a showdown between Victor and Jack, hinting at a turbulent time ahead in the world of the Young and the Restless. Get all your daily spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. In the heart of Genoa City, the lives of the Newman and Abbott families entwined in a saga of power, betrayal, and intense rivalry. The latest chapter in their tumultuous tale centered around the enigmatic and powerful Victor Newman, a man whose very name was synonymous with control and dominance. Victor's obsession with crushing his perennial rival, Jack Abbott, had reached new and dangerous heights, threatening to tear apart his own family in the process. Victor's mansion stood as a testament to his wealth and influence, a grand structure filled with luxurious furnishings and priceless art. But beneath the opulent surface lay a family teetering on the brink of destruction. Victor, never one to back down from a challenge, had concocted a plan so devious that it would either solidify his legacy or dismantle everything he held dear. It all began with a whispered conversation in the dimly lit study of the Newman estate. Victor, his piercing eyes glinting with a mixture of malice and determination, leaned across the polished oak desk toward his son Adam. Jack Abbott needs to be taught a lesson he won't soon forget, Victor said, his voice a low growl. And you, my son, are going to help me. Adam, ever the ambitious and cunning heir, felt a surge of excitement at the prospect of taking down Jack. However, he couldn't shake a nagging sense of unease. What exactly do you have in mind, Dad? Victor leaned back, steepling his fingers as a predatory smile played on his lips. We will destroy Jack from the inside out. I want you to infiltrate Abbott, gain his trust, and then bring the company to its knees. By the time we're finished, Jack Abbott will be nothing but a memory. The plan, as audacious as it was ruthless, set into motion a chain of events that would reverberate through both families. Adam, driven by his desire to prove himself to his father and secure his place in the Newman empire, began his covert operation. Under the guise of a business merger, he approached Jack, offering a seemingly genuine olive branch. Jack, weary but intrigued by the proposal, cautiously accepted. As Adam embedded himself deeper into Abbott, he began to uncover secrets that could be used to dismantle the company. But the deeper he dug, the more he realized the personal cost of his mission. His relationship with his siblings, particularly Nick and Victoria, grew strained as they sensed something amiss. Victoria, always perceptive, confronted Adam one evening at the Newman ranch. What are you really up to, Adam? She demanded, her eyes flashing with suspicion. I know Dad's behind this. What are you planning? Adam, caught off guard by her directness, struggled to maintain his composure. Victoria, you have to trust me. Everything I'm doing is for the good of the family. But Victoria was not convinced. This isn't about the family, Adam. This is about Dad's vendetta against Jack. You're playing with fire, and it's going to burn us all. Meanwhile, Victor watched from the sidelines, confident that his plan was unfolding perfectly. He reveled in the chaos and tension it created within his family, believing it would ultimately lead to their greater glory. However, he underestimated the resilience and unity of his children. As the fractures in their relationships deepened, Nick and Victoria found themselves aligning with an unlikely ally, Jack Abbott himself. Jack, ever the strategist, sensed an opportunity. He approached Nick and Victoria with a proposal of his own. "We all know what Victor is capable of," he said, his voice tinged with both bitterness and resolve. "If we work together, we can turn the tables on him. We can protect our families and our legacy." The alliance was tenuous, built on a foundation of mutual distrust and a shared enemy, but as they delved deeper into Victor's machinations, they discovered the extent of his plans. It wasn't just about destroying Jack. It was about complete domination, a scorched earth policy that would leave no one unscathed. The tension reached its zenith at a Newman family dinner. Victor, sensing the growing dissent, decided to address his children directly. "I know you've all been talking behind my back," he began, his voice cold and commanding. "You think you can undermine me, but let me remind you who built this empire." Nick, usually the peacemaker, couldn't hold back any longer. "This isn't an empire, Dad. It's a prison. You're so obsessed with beating Jack that you don't care who gets hurt in the process." Victoria nodded in agreement. "We've all sacrificed so much for this family, for you. But this is too far. You're tearing us apart." Victor's eyes blazed with fury. "Everything I've done for this family, for our future." But the damage was already done. The unity that Victor had always relied on was shattered. Adam, torn between loyalty to his father and the bonds with his siblings, found himself at a crossroads. He realized that in trying to prove himself, he had lost sight of what truly mattered. In a dramatic turn of events, Adam decided to come clean to Jack, revealing the entire plot. Jack, taken aback by the confession, saw it as an opportunity for redemption, not just for himself, but for the Newman children as well. Together, they devised a counterplan to expose Victor's schemes to the public. The fallout was swift and brutal. Victor, once the untouchable titan of industry, found himself facing legal battles and public disgrace. His empire, built on manipulation and control, began to crumble. But in the midst of the chaos, something remarkable happened. The Newman siblings, once divided by their father's machinations, found strength in their unity. In the aftermath, as the dust settled over Genoa City, Victor stood alone in his mansion, a king without a kingdom. The man who had once commanded loyalty through fear and respect now faced the consequences of his relentless ambition. The family he had sought to protect through power and dominance had finally broken free of his grasp. As for Jack, he emerged not just as a survivor, but as a symbol of resilience and integrity. His partnership with the Newman siblings marked a new chapter for both families, one built on mutual respect and the hard-earned lessons of their shared history. The saga of the Newmans and Abbotts continued, but the scars of Victor's revenge plot served as a poignant reminder. True power lies not in control and domination, but in the strength of family, trust, and unity.